47.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate them. I genuinely hate them. Because sometimes, I think I've told you before, your mentality behind wanting to explain yourself or just wanting to talk in general, the whole,
Please exit through the
does that
rear
make
door.
sense? Does that make sense? Your confusion of constantly wanting to make sense can sometimes be self-sabotaging. You automatically doubt the conversation just because you're not sure if you make sense or not. Meaning, going into the conversation, you're already low-key not making sense. Not to me, because I'll be understanding most of what you say, but you hit me with the, I don't know if that makes any sense. That's confusing. What you're saying is not confusing until you say that. I don't want to hear that. I'm glad that it's pretty much just trauma speaking. Every time you say it, it's not that the person you're talking to doesn't understand you, you're just traumatized. So every time you explain yourself, you feel the need to say it. I don't want you to feel like you don't make sense. I've told you many times, Gretchen, it's not that I don't understand you, I just don't always agree with you. That's not true. Majority of the time, it makes sense. I don't know why. I think that's my most confusing part. I don't know why you're always so quick to question if it makes sense.
From approximately
It kind of takes away from it. You can make a whole point. And I'll be like, damn, I didn't do that. Alright? If that's literally what you actually have to say, then you say that, and then okay, wait, so what you just told me now? You have to find parts that don't make sense. You obviously feel like something doesn't make sense. So what to you doesn't make sense? I understood that. Aside from that though, what I did make sense out of the whole thing, I am too literal and too non-literal in times where it should be the other way around. When I'm telling you about Biggie yesterday, it means those times, those long, extensive walks where I'm going to train him, I no longer want to do with you. But that's not a forever thing. It's not literally the next 10 times I don't want you there. That sounds not wrong. No, it just means that right now I don't really want that as a whole. But for a brief thing, this is the going to the downside of it. Either you do it or you don't do it mentality. For moments like that, you will be able to register. You cannot comprehend when it's a moment where I would be okay with something because in your head you're so busy. Like I was saying, I don't know. To you, it's more so like as a whole, never again. Like it's a crime. Whereas you have to live where I literally said out loud, which is kind of why I don't really know why you took it as just a mini thing. But I literally said it out loud that I was going to be going to the train, to drop you off at the train. I was going to walk the pets. I didn't say I'm going to walk Mickey. I'm going to walk Minnie. I said the pets. That usually refers to more than what I know. So that was a little confusing that that's how you took it. But based on your question, it can somewhat make sense. Because if you disrespect, like I said.
August 1st.
I know it was not in your intention to be disrespectful, but for me, certain things like that come naturally. If you're naturally going to respond like that, you're naturally disrespectful. And that's just a fact from the way I'm growing. I'm not saying you are literally disrespectful. I'm saying that action. Right now, I'm not affected by it. Right now, I don't care. Right now, I'm not looking at it like you're an asshole. I'm not looking at it in any sort of specific way other than it happened and we're here now. That's it. I'm just saying as moments like that happen, when it's happening, the way I register is disrespect. Because to me, I look at it like, okay, you had the option to just talk to me regularly, but you chose to demand me to do so. It's like if I tell you to get out of the room, you're gonna look at me like, what the fuck are you talking to? And that's a fact. You're not gonna be positive about it. You're not gonna wanna just chill and walk out. You're gonna look at me like, why the fuck are you talking to me like that? Why? Because I don't talk to you like that. Do I?